Okay, so we're still doing final exam part B. So it says graph the inequality. So first I'm going to pretend it's just a line. So the number that's in front of the letter, that's my slope. The number that's all by itself is the y-intercept. So step 1, put a point at 7. So always on the y-axis, put a point at 7. Now my slope, and it's 3. But it has to be a fraction, so I just put it over 1. So because it's positive, it's going to go up. Because it's positive, it's going to go right. So it says go up 3, right 1. 1, 2, 3, right 1. 1, 2, 3, right 1. Now I can, before I connect it, is it going to be solid or dashed? If it's solid, it's less than or equal to, then or greater than or equal to, it has an equal sign. And if it's dashed, it doesn't have an equal sign. Equal sign, so it has to be solid. Okay, but it's not just a line. It has an inequality, which means we have to color one side or the other side. So I pick the easiest point, which is 0, 0. And I'm going to substitute that into the inequality. So x, y, so x is 0, and y is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 7 is 7. Now I'm going to read it. 0, and I touch the small side, 0 is less than 7. 0 is less than or equal to 7. 0 is less than 7. Yeah, 0 is less than 7, that's true. So that means this point is true. That means all the points on this side are true. Everything is true over here. That means everything is false over here. And which side do you color, true or false? Yeah, we always color the true side. There. Let's look at the next one. So let's pretend it's just y equals. Now that negative is in the middle. I'm just going to move it up and put it with the 1. You can move it down to be with the 9, it doesn't matter. So the number that's in front of the x, that's my slope. Oh, but there's nothing over here. That means there's a 0 there. Okay, if there's nothing there, it means there's a 0, so that's the y-intercept. So step 1, I put a point at my y-intercept, which is 0. Step 2, my slope, negative 1 over 9. So that means down 1 and right 9. Okay, so down. So the number on the top is about up and down. If it's positive, it goes up. If it's negative, it goes down. And the bottom is about left and right. If it's positive, it goes right. And if it's negative, go left. So down 1, right 9. Down 1, right 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so it looks like this. I can do another one. Make it look kind of the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up 1. So it looks the same. It's like a chess piece that it goes like doot 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 doot. Okay, so now I'm going to solid or dashed. Because it doesn't have an equal sign, it's going to be dashed. If it had an equal sign, it would be solid. So it's dashed. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. There. Now we have to color one side or the other side. Normally I'd pick 0, 0 because that's the easiest point, but I can't because it's on the line. So let's pick the next easiest one, which is 1, 1. You can pick any point you want, but 1, 1 is nice. And I'm going to substitute it into this inequality. So x is 1, y is 1, so y is less than. What's anything times 1? The same thing. Okay. Is 1 less than some negative number? So here's 0, here's 1, and then here's all my negative numbers over here. So it's like somewhere over here. 1, is 1 less than a negative number? I'm reading it this way. 1 is less than some negative number. No, negative numbers are smaller than. So this is false. Because, so that means this point is false. That means all the points on this side are going to be false. That means everything on the other side is going to be true. Because one side has to be true, one side has to be false. So what side do you color? Yeah, we always color the true side. There. Okay. Now, the next question, we have to do it twice. Let's label this number 1, label this number 2. We're going to graph 2 lines, color, and then find out which area has been colored twice. So here, 1, y equals negative 4x minus 8. So step 1, that's going to be my y-intercept, equals negative 8. So I'm putting a point on the y-axis at negative 8. Step 2, my slope. That's the number that's in front of the x, so it's negative 4. But I have to make it a fraction, so it's over 1. So down 4, right 1, down 4. Okay, I can't go down 4 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this negative, or let's do it here. I'm just going to move it down to the bottom. So 4 over negative 1. Okay, if I get stuck and I can't do it, just switch the negative to the other number. So now it's up 4, left 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. Okay. Now, oh, is it solid? No, it's dashed. They're both dashed because they don't have equal signs. Okay. Now I have to color one side. So I can pick 0, 0 here and substitute it into this inequality. What's 4 times 0? 0. So I'm just left with a minus 8. Let's read it. 0 is bigger than negative 8. 0 is bigger than negative 8. 0 is bigger than negative 8. Yeah, that's true. So this point is true. That means everything on this side is true. So I have to color my true side. Okay, done. Now just pretend it's the same question, or another question, but you have to put it on the same graph. So number 2. So step 1, my y-intercept is equal to 2. So put a point at 2. Let's do it in pink so we can see the other one. Put a point at 2. Step 2, my slope is equal to, well, there's no number, so it's really a 1, so negative 1. But we have to put it over 1. So that means down 1, right 1. So down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. Now remember, there's no equal sign, so it's going to be dashed. Oh, that means it's class time. Just a sec. Let me finish this question. Now I have to, let's pick this point and see which side we have to color. So let's choose 0, 0. And we're going to substitute that into the inequality. Negative 0 plus 2, it's just 2. Let's read it. 0 is smaller than 2. 0 is smaller than 2. 0 is smaller than 2. That's true. So wherever we have this pink line, we have to color. Because 0, 0 is true, that means everything on this side is true. So we're coloring everything on this side. Like that. Now we have to find, let's just look at this and say, which area has been colored twice? So let's look. Here's our line, here's our line. We have this space here that's not colored. This is only colored once. This is only colored once. But this triangle here has been colored twice, pink and pencil. So my solution is the part that's been colored twice, which is here. Just like that.